the iconic Inca citadel of the Andes Mountains. This is Machu Picchu. Hidden high in the Peruvian Andes, this ancient Inca city is a marvel of history, architecture, and breathtaking natural beauty. Often considered a wonder of the world and referred to as the lost city of the Incas, it's a bucket list destination for pretty much any traveler. While many choose to hike to Machu Picchu, in this video we'll share with you guys in detail how we got to witness the beauty of the citadel by train from Cusco. Good morning, guys. Today we're gonna be heading off to our top bucket list wonder of the world, Machu Picchu, and we're gonna be starting from the town of Cusco.
Right now we're gonna head over to our meetup point where we're gonna catch a bus to the town of Ollantaytambo, and then we'll catch a scenic train ride all the way to Machu Picchu. Now you might be wondering though, can you just take the train directly from Cusco all the way there? Now technically you can, but this piece of information is really important, guys. Only from the months of May until December can you take the train directly from Cusco, but if you're here from January till April, you must take what is called the Bimodel Service, which is a bus from Cusco, and then you get to take the scenic train. So let's head over to our meetup point.
We just checked in for the bus and we went with Inca Rail for our way to Machu Picchu. There are two companies that you can go with, Inca Rail and Peru Rail, and we're actually going to be taking Peru Rail on the way back to Cusco. So we're going to do a little bit of a comparison between the two. It should take about an hour and a half for us to get to Ollantaytambo, and we're just going to relax on the bus. It's a little bit tight. Got my backpack on my knees, but it'll be a nice ride and can't wait to get to Machu Picchu.
A little less than an hour, we actually made a bit of an unexpected stop, but a good stop. We're here at Machu Picchu viewpoint. We're actually going to see a really cool archaeological site. And of course, right now, if you want to go shopping, as everywhere in Peru, you can come here, buy some ponchos, buy some food, little things like that. Check that out. We have finally made it to the town of Ollantaytambo. We were actually here just 2 days ago on our Sacred Valley tour, which by the way, we highly recommend. Now, truthfully, the ride over wasn't too bad, but if you guys are here from May to December and you're okay with spending a little bit of extra money, make sure to take the full train experience from Cusco all the way to Machu Picchu. Right now, we are here at the Inca Rail waiting center. Oh, the waiting center for Peru Rail is literally right across there. So now we're just gonna hang out here for I think about 20 or so more minutes before we hop on the train. This literally has to be the most fun way we've ever boarded a train, ever.
Never been so excited for a train ride before. On the train ride, there is a drinks and a snacks menu. And there were a couple things that really stood out to us, like this nectar drink that's mango, passion fruit, and cacao. Some quinoa chips, which are barbecue flavored. So we're going to enjoy the snack while we enjoy the train ride.
Welcome to Machu Picchu. Well, Machu Picchu Station, that is. This is the town of Aguas Calientes.
We're actually going to be staying here for the night and going to be exploring Machu Picchu tomorrow. Hopefully we can see a little bit more of this town. It is a really tiny town, but we have some things to do. Since our train left Ollantaytambo at 12:30, we haven't had a chance to have lunch yet, so we decided to go drop off our stuff at the hotel, and it's already 3 o'clock. We saw a bunch of restaurants line along the Urubamba River that are really well rated, and we decided to go with Mapacho because the food options seemed really intriguing. It's going to be Jason's first time trying guinea pig, which we're really excited for, and we also ordered an exotic smoothie, which I'm very looking forward to.
The food has arrived, and honestly the presentation blows my mind. I did not expect, it literally almost looks like a fine dining dish, warmed up the quinoa trout, and it looks absolutely delicious. I'm definitely dig into some of hers later. But for mine, it's a little tricky. This is guinea pig, as Lauren mentioned. I almost have a hard time eating it because they're literally the cutest thing in the world. So she recommended the server that is best eaten with your hands, and they actually give you a little plate of wet wipes, which again just elevates the service a little bit. So I get to clean my hands a little bit after. But let me go ahead and dig in. I feel almost sad eating it. But it's literally so good. Oh my goodness. There's some lean bits. The skin is so crispy. There's so much flavor. And you got just the right amount of fat to cut through the lean bits. Wow. It's literally so good. But again, I feel a little bit sad eating it. I think we're gonna take it easy for the rest of the night because tomorrow we have a crazy 5 a.m. wake up because our tickets for Machu Picchu is at 6 a.m. Now the reason why is for Machu Picchu tickets, you have to book them in advance. You must book them online and you have to pick your time slot. So for us, we want to get there nice and early before the crazy crowds get in, and that is 6 a.m. opening time. So again, we're gonna take it easy, but we'll catch you guys tomorrow at Machu Picchu. Currently about 4:48 in the morning. It's a little bit early, we're a little bit tired, but we're super excited. Today is Machu Picchu day.
We made it to Machu Picchu. We just went through the entrance right at 6 a.m. on the dot, and it is still very cloudy right now. You can see we are surrounded by fog. It's still absolutely stunning. Hopefully we can make our way through the circuit. We're going to be doing circuit number 2, and we can't wait to see what the views offer.
As Laura mentioned, we are doing circuit number 2. Now there are 5 circuits that you can actually pick from, with the 5th one being added in 2024. Now when you do buy your Machu Picchu tickets, you have to indicate which circuit you're doing. Now our recommendation, and what most people recommend, is make sure to do circuit number 2 because that is the most all-encompassing. That is what you get to see the most of Machu Picchu. Now right now our goal is to head over to the famous postcard view that everybody wants here. As you guys can see behind me, we're fully immersed in the cloud right now. Machu Picchu did pop out for a while though, so it's quite nice, especially in the mountains in the back. It looks absolutely gorgeous here. But I thought this was a great time to let you guys know how exactly do you get to that postcard viewpoint. Now, as soon as you enter the gates, you're going to walk through a bunch of different steps to get up top. Now, what you want to do is that when you come to the fork in the road, they'll say upper and lower circuit. Make sure to head over to the lower and look for the guardian house, La Casa de Guardia. That's what you want to look for, and wait there till the conditions improve, and that is where you see the best view of Machu Picchu.
Finally came out. We can see the mighty Waynapicchu in the background now, with the ruins right front and center. It absolutely looks so luscious, and the clouds rising behind are so amazing. We waited about 2 hours for this view. I think it was worth it.
Can we just take a minute to appreciate these mountains over here? Of course, the main citadel is the main attraction, and for good reason, but those mountains should not be discounted at all. They are so beautiful and reminds me so much of the Avatar Mountains. Right now, I think we spent about 2+ hours taking photos up at the viewpoints, so I think it's time to head into the ruins themselves.
Since the Incas didn't have any literature or folklore that mentioned Machu Picchu, this area is still such a mystery to this day. But historians do theorize that it was used for like the emperor and nobles to reside in. There's also a theory that it was a religious site, considering the sacredness of the mountains to the Inca people. But one thing we do know with 100% certainty is how busy it got here at 9 a.m. Just look at the crowds accumulating over there. I'm excited that at least throughout the ruins, it's not too busy yet, but this is why we wanted to get here as early as possible.
If you wanted to explore more of the Machu Picchu area, there are actually 3 potential mountains that you can climb. You have Waynapicchu, Machu Picchu right over there, as well as Machu Picchu Mountain all the way back, covered by those clouds. Now, do note though, there are a limited number of tickets available for you to climb these mountains. I believe about 400 per day. And also, you cannot decide to do these treks on the day of your visit. You must book them together with your Machu Picchu ticket, so make sure to plan all of this in advance. Also, really important, if you wanted to hike up Waynapicchu and Machu Picchu, you are stuck doing circuits 3 and 4. So that does mean you will miss out on the iconic postcard view. But of course, if you do Machu Picchu mountain, that is totally fine.
We're back in town in Aguas Calientes, and we're ready to get back to Cusco. We're going to be taking the Peru rail this time. So let's go see how that experience goes.
We We made it back to our hotel here in Cusco, and after riding both Inca Rail and Peru Rail, our experiences on both were pretty much the same actually. While Peru Rail has a bit more of an aesthetic look with all the paintings on the wall, Inca Rail is definitely newer, which you can see on the seats as well as the table. Now honestly, the best option for you is going to be booking the one that is the cheapest. Now we hope you guys enjoyed adventuring with us to Machu Picchu, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.